Ooh, who's that guy? Joseph and Stranger. The man with a large pair of antlers slung over his shoulders speaking with Joseph. And that's only a few miles outside of Hagenville anyway. I don't think you could do much better for accessibility. They've got the new gas station if folks get lost. But maybe they should feel lost, Joseph. Just as lost as we are always already lost. Just like poor iterant Silas wandering the road looking for a home. That's a way to look at it, I guess. Ah! Hello! I heard that old truck rumble on up. How's Blue? Say, maybe you can help this fellow. He's looking for a venue? Is how you would say it? How you said it, right? Sure, I got an old friend who runs a bar, and they've got a real big stage. No, it can't be indoors, impossible. But I'm obliged you'd stop a moment to help me work this through. Let me explain my charge. I've dedicated my last 12 years to design and orchestration of my life's greatest work, a grand, broadly experimental or theatrical adaptation of The Death of the Hired Man by Robert Frost. How do you mean experimental? Well, drama is really my second love. My higher calling is pseudoscience. Yep, pseudoscience. Pseudoscience is the eternally fruitful marriage of whimsy and process that has yielded such poetic specimens as astrology, phrenology, canals on Mars, and homeopathic medicine. I hope I have time to explain how my pseudoscientific theory poetics, holy shit, find expression in this play, but now I'm in a delirious rush. The event is to be performed tomorrow morning, just before dawn, but in the spirit of tragedy, our venue fell through at the last moment. I've been out all day driving the highways looking for a replacement, eyes fastened to the landscape, like a hawk scoring the field. So, like a hawk, in fact, that I failed to keep an eye on the gas meter. I'm here waiting for the tow truck to bring my car so I can get back to the task. Well, I don't mind keeping an eye out for a spot. I'm on a drive anyway. If you have my attention to spare, I'd be grateful. Somewhere outdoors, somewhere intimate, somewhere tragic. Okay. Those are between good. It's the same line dialogue. Okay, cool. Not gonna really inspect anyone double again then. Well, here you are. Here I am. Yep, I'm hard at work, as you can see. Now, don't distract me. You like your work? It's better than being in the ditch. Ha! But you always say that, like a reflex. When people ask about my work, I always say, it's pretty okay. That way I don't have to think about it. Oh, cool. Oh, wreck, hang on. Oh, there's a wreck here. Wreck. Ooh. Okay. Really got messed up though, you see that? Holy cow. What do you say, Blue? Shakes his head. What a mess, huh? Do you think anyone was hurt? I'm glad we weren't caught in it, at least. Okay, let's get out of here. I didn't realize you could actually move around the little... this thing. I didn't realize that. You can drive around and kind of explore some stuff. Doesn't look like I can stop anywhere. And I'm guessing I can't drive off... Nah, it'll stop us, okay. So let's see if we run anything else. This is kind of cool. Different. The honk. I can take the side roads. Cool. Yeah, let's drive all around here. I want to see what there is. Diner. Ooh, let's take a look at the diner. Diner doesn't appear to have a name. A vinyl banner slung above the door simply reads 24 hours. It only has one window, behind which the blinds are tightly closed. Let's try the door. The door swings open easily. A bell rings nearby. The interior of the diner is pitch black. Wait a moment to adjust the darkness. Conway stands in the doorway, waiting for his eyes to adjust. A bit of errant light from the nearby highway creeps through the open door, and gradually, Conway is able to make out a few figures inside. Two old men in trucker hats sit in the corner booth, with a checkers board set up on the table between them. A young woman standing behind the counter in an apron must be a waitress. A cook stares blankly from the kitchen. The door slams shut from the room, and the room is dark again. Sit down at the counter. He hits his knee on something hard and metallic, winces quietly, and then carefully finds his way to a stool. He places his hand on the counter. Another hand, a young woman's, arrests itself on his. She guides his fingers to a laminate menu. Conway closes his eyes, opens them, maybe closes them again. Impossible to differentiate. Order coffee. A cup of coffee would do it. Black. Oily, even. Hot. Familiar diner coffee. Conway runs his hand down the menu. The surface is uniformly flat and slick with condensation. He feels a warm hand against his cheek and freezes. Her fingers run across the stubble of his chin. He feels like apologizing. She leans forward, and so does he. What the... What? What just happened there? Okay. Cool, man. I don't really get it, but sure. Something happened. Cool. Alright, let's get going. Let's go this way. The office of the Buffalo Creek Rural Electric Corporation is almost invisible from the road. Its parking lot overgrown with weeds, and its facade sheltered by ivy. Let's look in a window. A shiny shadow obstructs the view from the window. The floor is loosely covered in dirt. Parts of the carpet have rotted with exposure to rain. Wild mushrooms grow in some corners of the room. The wall behind the front desk has been mostly rotted away. It looks fragile. Conway finds himself what may once have been a conference room. The floor has fallen away in places and filled with a dark green mire. The walls of the conference room are decayed and damaged. The drywall dissolves as Conway pushes through it, falling in damp clumps in the marsh. He breaks through into a long hallway. The glow of a bioluminescent fungus casts a faint blush on the walls. Conway has the feeling he has interrupted something. After a moment of silence, the frog chorus resumes. I'm reading and the game makes me sleepy. That's impressive, man. That's impressive. I'll go back there in a second. We're gonna do some exploring. See if we can find nothing. My goodness, man. There's tons of stuff around here. There are tons of roads, rather. Church! Ooh. A singing chorus echoes from within the church. The building is 1 story tall with a pitched roof and 3-story spire rising from the front. The top section of the spire is made of stained glass. An interior light illuminates the pines in red, green, and blue. A large LED display glows in the parking lot. Lights of the Last Great Awakening Baptist Church. Let's listen. The muffled chorus drones at a steady volume, repeating the same 2 verses without rest. Let's enter. Just curious. The front doors of the church are modest and worn. They are locked. Let's go to the rear. A lamp leads up from a few dusty metal trash cans to the church's back. One has a bit of something leafy and rotten stuck in the bottom of it. Another is full of unlabeled videotapes. Let's enter the church's back door. He finds himself in a kitchen lit by buzzing fluorescent ceiling fixture. On the counter are a plate of moldy bread. Wow. Moldy bread and an empty Dixie cup flexed red around its waxy rim. A flecked red around its waxy rim. A set of swinging plastic doors on the far wall lead out of the kitchen. Vacant pews sprawl unevenly into the church. A small raised stage lies to Conway's right, bare except for a tape recorder. The tape recorder's power cord runs to an outlet near Conway's feet. Let's unplug the videotape. Or tape recorder, rather. The singing stops. The lights fail. That's creepy. That's really creepy. What in the world? I don't think there's going to be anything around here, so we're going to travel back up this way. We're going to take the 259. Oh, airplane. Two shoeless men push a light aircraft along the highway. Occasionally, one or the other slips a bit on the sweating asphalt, or stops to pull back his hair. The men are nearly broken. The rubber is almost worn away. Soon, these men will be dragging this plane. It's weird. It's just super crazy relaxing. Even though I'm reading, and I tend not to read games if there's dialogue, I choose not to read it. Because there's no voice acting in this, it's really satisfying for me to read it. Granted, I'm not the greatest aloud reader, I've never have been, but it's so relaxing, I guess is the best way to say it. Okay. What else do we have? Looks like there's a lake here. It looks like this is supposed to be a lake. Let's go down here, see if there's anything. Nope. Nothing. We've almost explored all the side roads. There's a lot of stuff, though. Now, I don't know if it changes every time you go around here. That's kind of my thing. I'm not too sure. Like if we go and visit the gas station again, will these roads be different? Will, you know, places on here be different? I'm actually kind of curious about that. Nothing here. Let's cut up this main road here. And I'll probably turn back around. Or is it one of those things where it adds more things? I didn't think about that. It might add more things if we go to the gas station again. I'm back on the interstate. It has all those interstate sounds. It is, like, just very relaxing. I've always been a fan of, like, I guess a good way to put it is, like, ambient noise. Like, it's really relaxing to me to listen to ambient noise when you're falling asleep, like rain or whatever. And this game has ambient noise in spades. Okay, well, let's head back to the gas station, because I don't see anything else. Oh, hey. Wait. I don't think we've been here. Oh, no, we have been here. Okay, we've been here. Driveway. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to assume we've hit everything. At least all the major things, so... yeah, let's head back.